Welcome to the Stinkpot Shack Show. Hey there, kids. Welcome back to Art of CONQUESt, kinda, sorta. So once again, continuing our new tradition, whoever's first in live chat will be granted one wish, within reason, of course. One wish and one wish only. So get those wishes in live chat, and who's going to be first? Let's find out. So while we wait for our first winner, let's recap what happened in Clash Royale last week. So I forgot to set this up. Let me set this up real quick. So this won't take long at all. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I'm about to show you guys the tournament results. So we've started our very first Shack Show Tournament League last week, January 9th to be specific. And here are the results. So let me just make this bigger for everybody. So we had our first tournament, and Hero was our winner. Lemo831 came in second, and of course you're wonderful, you're awesome, you're skillful. Stinkpot came in third. So there's our current standings. 531. I'm currently in third place. So what we're doing in Clash Royale is we are having a tournament every 2 weeks, so at least twice a month, and these points will be cumulative. So you can see there's not many points right there. That's because there's our very first one. So there's our current tournament leaders for the entire year. This is going to continue until December, where we have a final showdown. So yeah, lots of good stuff there. Welcome Eli to the channel. You're on the Stinkpot Shack Show. Go ahead and let's hear that first wish that you have for us tonight, since you are our first live chatter. So if you guys have questions about the Clash Royale tournaments, feel free to hit me up at stinkpotshackshow@gmail.com, or just ask away in here. Whatever you guys want to do feels comfortable. So let's get back to Art of CONQUESt. So it's currently under maintenance. So I picked a horrible time to postpone this stream tonight because I forgot that of what's going on tonight. So don't bother Eli, he's thinking. So we'll just wait for that wish in just a little bit. So like I said, we unveiled the Shack Show Tournament League last Tuesday in Clash Royale. Now, what did we do in Clash of Clans? Well, I can tell you we had a 5v5 tournament over in Clash of Clans last Tuesday, and here is the results. Your Late for Supper clan won barely with a score of 12-10. And now let's take a look at our MVP battle of the night, done by none other than Hanger. He was our MVP for the war. So let's just see how he did it. He was our #1, and he's a brand new TH11, and he attacked this TH11. So let's see what happened here. So you can see he started off with Quake, and then he used that Golem Govalk attack. So that's what he's primarily used for, with some wizards mixed in. Nookster, welcome to the show. You are here. I'm your pal Stinkpot. Glad to have you back. Sue, it's been so long since we seen you, man, so I hope you had a good holidays and ready to go back with some Art of Conquest. But right now, as you may know, our server's currently under maintenance, so we're just highlighting some things that we did earlier in this week. So you can see what Hanger did on this attack is he froze at just the right time to allow his Valks and Wizards to move in. So he's pretty much crushing this base, although he did not get a 3-star. Anytime you can 2-star a TH11, that's going to be a good battle. So he got a high percentage, and I'll speed up the rest of it here. High percentage 2-star attack, and that was able to help us win the war there. So yeah, I'm real scared too because I'm going to lose governor. I'm going to lose everything. It's all going to be like back to square one, and I don't know. There's been talk of a house merge, but I haven't heard any more details than that. So it's going to be interesting what happens when we get back in. I might stay up late tonight just to get my feet wet with it, help with the land grab. I don't really know what's going to be happening there, but yeah, it's pretty crazy what's about to happen over in Art of Conquest, currently under maintenance. So yeah, so but what we can talk about is what we're doing tonight. So welcome back to everyone and oh my stinking family. This is your Stinkpot Shack Show. Tonight's show was supposed to be all about Art of Conquest, but you can see they're currently under maintenance for our server merge and the update. So have you been on the Lilith Games forums lately? If you have, then you'll know yesterday, which was January 10th, they had a developer diary and they posted something interesting there. So way back last year in August, they allowed us to change races. And when they allowed us to change races, one of the biggest complaints that came out of that is, you know, I've invested a lot of time and resources into researching my troops, but when I change race, it goes all the way back to zero and I have to start all over again. So they heard a lot about all our complaints, and they said, you know what, at the beginning of this year, we're going to fix that. So what they're working on now is a conversion process. So when this update gets released, now, I don't think it's this particular update we're waiting on now, but probably one after that. What's going to happen is once you change races, you will also have the option to convert troops. So if you're the Racken race and you go to human, for example, and you want to keep your turtle shells, you're allowed to keep it just like as you are now. But if you don't want to keep it, you can. Let's say it's a gold troop. You can convert that gold troop into the same gold equivalent of the human race or whatever race you go into. So Eli says, let me play Battlefront with you and Zoid. All right, we won't be able to do that live tonight, but we will get that done for you. Eli, I'll coordinate with you offline and we'll get that done. No problem. Thank you for your wish, and I'm happy to grant it for you. So, wow, lots of stuff like I've been talking about. So we just talked about the conversion troops. So yeah, it's kind of cool that you don't have to, you know, there's some cases where you probably want to keep your current troop, and there's some cases where you probably want to convert it. So it's nice that you're going to have that option coming soon. So also, if you haven't figured out by now, we're currently under server maintenance going to our Area 51 is going through a server merge. There's probably about 15 to 20 servers that are being merged in. So it's going to be a lot of competition, and I hope our server, I know Rasp Hunter had like 1 million power or something like that. So hopefully he's still leading the whole entire server once it's all said and done. But I have a feeling there's going to be some crazy number out there. There's going to be like a 5 or 10 million power person that's just going to rule the server. It just seems like the odds are just stacked against you when it comes to this server merge as far as attacking power goes. So if there's any other questions that you guys might have about the upcoming updates, just, you know, feel free to chat in here or send a comment on my channel or just email me, or you know, any way you feel comfortable getting in touch with me, I'll be happy to help you out. So while in the meantime, we're not just going to sit here and stare at this maintenance screen forever. So Last week, what we talked about Sunday was we were going to be ending Battlefront 2 due to a lack of viewership, and we're going to be moving on to Lineage 2. So we did a preview of that game a couple of weeks ago, and so this coming Sunday, we're probably going to get right back into Lineage 2 for our first official stream on the Stinkpot Shack Show. But while we wait for all that and all the server merge, we're just going to hop around tonight, and I'll try and switch my views as well as I can for you guys. So yeah, switched almost perfectly there. So we're just going to switch. We're going to do a little bit of each game, and we'll end tonight on Lineage 2. So if you were hoping to see some Art of CONQUESt, so was I, because there was something really cool that I was wanting to show you guys in Art of CONQUESt that I don't know. I'm not sure if anybody. Well, let me stop stuttering and start again. There's something I wanted to show you guys tonight in Art of CONQUESt that not too many people know about. So you know, if you watch the famous YouTubers, they're gonna, you know, they've showcased it, but you know, it's just something that's not a general rule of thumb there. So we'll show that next week, unfortunately, but I don't want to say it right now because I really want to reveal it on the show. So maybe before next Thursday, I'll do a quick video of that just to have it out there. But let's go ahead and get into a 1v1 in Clash Royale and see how this is going. So we tried to get into Lineage 2, but it plays itself. Well, what I do like about Lineage 2 is how deep everything is. Like the crafting system, it is crazy detailed, and I still haven't got a grasp on that at all. So we'll just have to see how it goes this coming Sunday. Try to get a little bit more understanding of that game, because there are some dungeons you can do as a clan, and we did create our own clan over there. So Late for Supper is created over there if you're interested in joining on Lineage 2. But yeah, we'll just get comfy with it, and then we'll decide if we like it or not. But I guess we had a good viewership from it last time we showcased it, so that told me you guys are interested in seeing more of that. So we'll see how Sunday goes. Alright, so this is my standard deck that I use. If you've watched me enough on 1v1 in Clash Royale, this is my #1 go-to deck. And there's two cards I try to save as long as I can, and that's the Elite Barbarian and the Inferno Tower, because those are considered my sniper cards, and I don't want them baiting them, so I just try to get away with this chip damage as long as I can, and only when I'm forced will I use those higher cards, because I really want to bomb them at the end with them. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Right now it's a pretty slow going. I've got a slight advantage on their tower at this point, but now their cannon is gonna have actually get a couple chippy damage in there, but the cannon is going to go down eventually because it's time based. So we'll just wait for the next push that they come out with, and looks like my furnace is about out of juice. It's going to need some help in just a minute, so we'll help it out as much as we can. And let me get the log out there so I don't waste elixir, and then we'll go right back to our furnace. So now we're in the 1 minute mark. So now I'm going to set up my my attack mode here, if you will. It looks like they're doing the same, so we'll just make sure they don't get our tower. And now I really want to get that cannon out of the way before I do anything, so I'll just start stacking up these furnaces and see where I get with that. And once that cannon goes kaput, then we can finally launch our Elite Barbarians and see how that goes. And there comes, oop, they put them on the wrong side. I wasn't expecting that one. Alright, so now the cannon's just about gone, so now we can start our bombing run, if you will. And there it is. There, see what we got. They put another cannon. Okay, I was expecting to, but I got a good push going right now, and we're just going to continue that trend, but they just squashed it. So this is a pretty boring battle that tends to happen a lot in the upper leagues, because you just come to a battle where you draw. So I'll try to get aggressive, but the cannon is going to be hard to get around. I mean, they have so many little bitty chippy cards like I do, so it's going to be hard to get around everything. because I can't really get on an offensive. And we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not going to get anywhere in this battle. So we're in our final minute of overtime now. And I think they realized, hey, this isn't going to be a win. So now you can see they're stacking on the left. So I'll try to snipe the right in just a minute, but I don't know how good it's going to go. So they just tried to snipe, so we'll just... Now we gotta defend. So yeah, there's just not going to be enough time to win this battle here, so... Yep. And this is going to be a draw, unfortunately. Womp, womp, womp. Alright, so there was Clash Royale. Let's move on back over to Clash of Clans and see what's going on there. So like I said, Art of CONQUESt is currently in maintenance mode. So in Clash of Clans, we're currently in a casual war. On Mondays, we showcase a lot of 5v5s, and I always encourage the people involved in those wars to just knock out their attacks, because that's good for the show, right? So, but this is our casual, you know, less active war that we try to do. So let's just see what's been happening here. We currently are losing 6-0. That's only because we've had one attack. So let's see who our first attacker was and what they did. So it was Carnell. Carnell's pretty new to the war scene. So let's see where we can offer some tips for Carnell. I'll check in a second, Nook, see what that Art of CONQUESt timer is. 7 hours seems like pretty excessive to me. Normally there's just a couple hours, but with a server merge, I'm sure it's a lot more intensive. So I'll check in just a second. So it looks like Carnell, this is something I'm trying to coach up Carnell on. They haven't figured out how to kill the CC, but they did finally get the Giants first. I know last war she kept putting the Wizards and everything before the Giants, so it really defeats the whole purpose of Giants. So now she's got Giants going forward, but she really needs wall breakers to bust into that walls, because especially when you have two mortars, two archer towers, two cannons, those Giants will not last very long at all. And that dragon is going to go down very fast as well due to those high level air defenses right there. So this is probably an overpowered base for what she's capable of doing, but yeah, I would probably gone. I don't even know if she has the rage spell yet, but yeah, tough luck for a Carnell. So let's go ahead and look back at the Art of CONQUESt. Where is it at? Art of CONQUESt timer. It says the merging realms is currently underway. Please wait maintenance to complete. Yeah, 7 hours. That's what it says. 7 hours. It's hard to read. 7 hours 54 minutes. That's what it says. Yep. So Discord. Yeah, I forgot about Discord actually. I haven't used that in so long. But yeah. I totally forgot we used that. That was back when we were purple, I think. Dory Prescott, welcome to kind of sort of Art of CONQUESt night here on the Stinkpot Shack Show. You can see we're currently under maintenance. So we're just going around to all the games that we cover, which is Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Art of CONQUESt, and soon to be Lineage 2. So if there's any questions you have, Dory, let me know. I'm happy to. This is going to be kind of like a free-for-all night while we're awaiting this maintenance. So actually 7 hours. Let's see, 7 hours. Basically 8 hours for me. So 8 hours from now is going to be 5 in the morning. So that's when I'm going to wake up tomorrow and jump on this maintenance thing here. So yeah. Let's go back to Clash of Clans real quick. I feel like a sportscaster. Just show me the highlights, and we're just going around the game, doing all kinds of highlights. So if there's something you guys want to see in a particular game, I don't mind it. Yes, we have done Fortnite one time, Dory. We played it on the PS4, but I don't really know how often we're going to be getting back to that game, because I only stream 3 nights a week. But if people start screaming, hey, Stinkpot, do a Fortnite, then yeah, we'll definitely get it into the rotating schedule. But as for now, we're just going to stick to these mobile games that we've been doing for quite a while now. So, yeah. Okay, Peaches is bringing the stupid cat. So there's Peach's first arm appearance on the Stinkpot Shack Show. Hopefully you guys got a good glimpse of the hand model. And so yeah, it looks like I need to repair. So in Clash of Clans, I'm currently trying to become a 3-star specialist. So you know, in our last Clash of Clans stream, we had a TH11 guy come on and say, hey, you need to do this kind of attack. So I could have been practicing that attack, and I'll show you a couple of my like this one here was a good attack, so we'll take a look at this one. So this is Lava Loons is basically what I'm Lava Loonian, I should say, because it's a combination of Lava Hound, balloons, and minions. So you can see this base isn't high on the defense charts, so we'll but the premise is behind this particular attack, if this is a high TH11 attack, is you want to start off with a good queen walk. If your queen walk and your barbarian king can get 2 of the air defenses down, that's going to be good. Now you can see all their air defenses are down here at the bottom. I didn't want to be risky because I knew the queen walk would not be able to, they might have been able to get into this corner where this cannon is and hit that air defense, but that queen was not going to get to those other 3 there. So I just felt like, hey, let's just do the safe play. Let's try and get the 50% because the town hall is up here. So we're going to start a Lava Loonian attack right there and see if we can't bust out a 2-star at least. So, but the ultimate goal obviously is to become a 3-star specialist. So I was able to do a 3-star earlier today against another clan member's TH10 base, but outside of that I haven't had any success getting the 3-star just yet. But I'll just keep practicing because this is an attack I'm going to need because I am like the #1 TH11 in our clan, so I need to get better at using these high level attacks so I can start 2-starring the TH11s that we come across in war. So that's the ultimate goal. And outside of the queen walk, what you want to do is you want to start off with those haste spells. You want to kind of chain them together, go haste, rage, all the way through. So the balloon, because the balloon's biggest problem is they're slow, right? So if you can keep them moving with haste and rage, that they can really mow down a base. And I just about cleared this one. It's just I kind of ran out of juice on the back end because of I think I used a couple rage on the queen walk in the beginning. So, but all in all, it was a pretty good attack. We'll just speed this up. It's going to be end up being a 2-star 90% here. So yeah, Lava Loonian. That's going to be the high level TH11. So, and you can see from my attack log, I'm getting a lot of high percentage attacks with it, but more often than not, I'm just getting a 1-star, which is not good at all. Because so another thing I've been trying to do is save like 3 or 4 minions for the end. So if the TH or the town hall is totally open at the end, then I can just rush in those minions to clear out that town hall. But it's like 88%. Let's see, when did I start using? Oh yeah, this is my old army. So I didn't start using Lava Loonian until right here. So 2-star 90%, 1-star 83%, and 1-star 85%. So yeah, just getting comfortable with that as we go into it. So now let's head on over to let's see, Lineage 2 and see. Nook doesn't really like the game because it's too I was taken back by that at first, Nook. The fact that, and I probably haven't logged into this game in probably a week. So, I don't like the fact that I don't have to do anything, but I kind of do like it because whenever, you know, time is not of the essence, you can just do this kind of AFK-ish. And if you've played any MMOs on a PC or anywhere, AFK grinding is a big part of MMOs, so that's probably one of the major reasons why they decided to include it. So I don't even know if our clan is still alive, because you know, we only created this clan last time we did the stream of it, which was probably 2 weeks ago at this point. So let's see if I can't figure out. Yeah, here's our clan here. Do we still have people in it? Let's see if anybody's still in it. Members. Okay, so we still got people in here, but you can see they haven't logged in a while either. So Cushington, we haven't seen him in 12 days. Malachi, haven't seen him in 10 days. Stay Smooth, haven't seen him in 7 days, and Mushu in 7 days. So yeah, let's see if we can't get something going here, and we'll do a couple quests here. So we'll walk, go to talking, blah 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 blah. Yeah. So and another reason I stopped playing Battlefront 2 is because a lot of the background music for Battlefront 2 is copyrighted because it's part of the Star Wars realm. So my last video that I did on Battlefront 2 got a copyright restriction, and I had to edit it to allow me to even post it. So that's another reason why I stopped doing Battlefront 2. So Ghost Gaming, welcome to the show, my friend. If you're wondering why we're not in Art of Conquest, that's because it is currently under server maintenance, and I did not anticipate for that. So what we are doing is we are currently in Lineage 2, but we're just been going around to all our games that we highlight. So Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. If there's any game that's on mobile that you guys want to see tonight, I'll be happy to take a look at it, because you know, I really wanted to show you guys Art of Conquest, but we can't. So we're just going to take a look at this. And this is the AFK. You can see I'm not doing anything, and it's fighting all on its own. So yeah, we can just sit back and enjoy the movie here, I guess. So and you know, there's a lot of reading in this game for the role players out there. This is a really rich role player game if you are into the storylines and everything. So I just find it funny. They must have the naming, you know, pretty generic, because you saw that girl that was just that NPC character. She was a white-haired elvish girl, but her name was Elizabeth. I'm like, why would you name her Elizabeth? Kind of a generic name. See, there she is again. She looks all mystifying and crazy, but her name is Elizabeth. Not to say there's anything wrong with Elizabeth. It's just I expected a more, you know, exciting name, I guess, than Elizabeth. You're the most powerful person. Well, I guess Queen Elizabeth was pretty powerful, but anywho. So we're going into this quest mode here, and this is Orabus. See, now that's a cool name, Orabus. It's way better than Elizabeth. That's just my opinion, though. See, he looks a lot more menacing. If his name would have been Elizabeth, I'd be like, okay, dude, you're not really intimidating me here. So, and once again, I'm not fighting. I haven't done anything but click accept, and it's all been doing it itself. I just click accept for the quest and claim reward when it's done, and that's it. The only thing you can see on the bottom right there, everything's auto queued up, so it's on its own cooldown. So as soon as the cooldown finishes, it fires off, as long as I have the ability points, or the magic points. So in the top left, right next to level 21, you can see my health, and then right below that is the magic. So if I were to completely run out of magic, I wouldn't be able to fire off those spells. And then also right above these combos on the bottom right, you can see I currently have healing spells, and it's on a cooldown as well, so they fire off as well. The only thing that really doesn't fire off on its own is the magic actually the magic potions do fire off. So yeah, everything auto fires in this game. So if you're one of those people that plays at work, I guess that's a good thing. So, but it's a bad thing because you should be working. But I do it too. So anywho, I just work for a software company. I'm not gonna say where. Alright, so one thing I do like about this game though, and if the game music is too low, because the volume levels vary from game to game. So Art of Conquest, might require a higher volume. So if you guys can't hear the game, let me know, and I'll pump up the volume. So, because I can't hear what you guys are actually hearing. So, all right. So Vibrant Gate. We're just trying to level up. Whoop! Here's a hanger. So talking about the weather. So we're getting ready to go through an ice storm followed by snow here in about 3 hours. So it's another reason why I wanted to knock out this stream tonight, because who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. But have a winter storm warning in effect. Thanks to the feats of Stinkpot, the threat against Talking Island has been neutralized. Most of the islanders will never know they were ever in danger. Wow, I like this guy. I'm not going to read everything, but I just wanted to highlight that this guy thinks I'm pretty awesome. And he always asks me, can you spare a minute? Can you spare a minute? Of course I can spare a minute. I need to get a level. So, yeah. So, are there any requests out there of any games you guys are eager to see? Because I can pretty much show anything tonight. For the next 30 minutes or so. So, if you're interested in Lineage 2 and want to know more about it, we can learn about it together. So I'll show you one thing that the AFK grinding is good for right after this quest completes. So have I decided claim reward? Alright, so episode cleared, and let's see, that's episode 2-7. We shall continue. So one thing I was talking about good for AFK grinding, you can go to these dungeons once you get to a high enough level. I think you have to complete episode let's see, either 1.7 or 2-4 to open up this elite dungeon. The Tower of Insolence, you can go at an earlier level, but it's all by yourself. It's just a solo mission. So Tower of Insolence is kind of like a gated tower. So you clear one level and you just keep climbing higher and higher. So if you think about Art of CONQUESt, the Void, how it gradually gets harder and harder, that's what the Tower of Insolence is in Lineage 2 here. So, but what I'm talking about for AFK grinding is to go into this elite dungeon here, and it says auto join party, but we're just going to enter the dungeon. So current CP, blah blah blah, recommended. So it says I'm a little weak, but I'm gonna go in here anyway. So here we go. I'm gonna hop into this dungeon here, and this part here, I am actually moving this time. So if I stop, see, my character stops. Now I'm moving again. So we're whoop, I don't want to kill those guys because I know those guys are pretty hard. So we're gonna come back here. It wants me to go that way, but I'm like, don't feel like, I'm not feeling it. Oh. This is different than the last time I came in here, so maybe that's why I was trying to say, hey, Stinkpot, don't be a fool. So this guy's probably going to kill me. Let's see what happens. So we'll get hit one time, and you can see, let me see what happens actually while I get slaughtered. So when you do kill something in this game, what you're looking for is experience points. So you kind of want to kill one guy and then see how much experience points you gain from him, and then you want to go around and kill another guy and see. So right now I'm not getting, I got 2 XP from that. So let's hop out of this one, if I can remember how to leave the dungeon. Dungeon, cannot move. Let's just go back to the starting area. Okay, we'll kill this guy solo, actually. Let's see if we can actually kill him. That'll be a good test. So, my health is going down pretty, not too bad, but his health is barely moving, so this might be a longer battle, but hopefully I have enough health potions to make it through this battle, and I think I will, because he's down to 17,000 hit points this time, and I keep getting my heals that shoot off, so Yeah, actually I got 47. I was looking at the cooldown timer. So yeah, I got plenty of health spells to kill this guy. And crap, I didn't see how much XP I got. Alright, we'll kill one more. We'll kind of bring him out here so I don't get anybody else on me. Nope, he retreated. Okay, there's guys there. So alright, so I probably got a decent amount of XP for that. Probably about 60 or so. So that's what you want to look for. But when I was talking about how in-depth this game is, if you go to the crafting area, go to items, there's so much you can do. You have a forge, you have soul crystals, you have the workshop. So in all these have different systems for increasing your gear. So I still don't know what it's all about yet. I probably should have paid more attention to the tutorials. And you also have a trading post here where you can buy and sell stuff. So that's probably going to be a global market system, or maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's just an NPC thing. So recess reward. Let's see what I get. Use diamonds to receive. Normal receive. Yeah, I don't even know what this means. Recess reward. You can obtain recess points when you're stopped in a town or when you are not logged in. You can spend your recess points to obtain experience, rune fragments, or feathers of peace. You can spend diamonds to double the amount of rewards. So just do my normal receive. Okay. And that did an achievement. Perfect. So let's see what else. Got all these. Every time you see a red dot, that means there's something that's wanting you to look at. So here in the shop, you get free friendship points whenever you greet somebody in the clan. So if I go out of here for a second and I go back to clan, go to clan again, and I think it's members. Yeah, at the bottom you have a greet all button. So if I hit that, that's where I get my friendship points from. So do that, and then you can collect everything that they've accumulated, because there's also a community pool, community income that you guys can pull from as well. So yeah, good stuff there. Battlefield I have not gone into yet. This is going to be your PvP siege. So this is like your hardcore PvP, because you know, in that dungeon we were just in, you know, if there was another player, he could have attacked me at any time, but we didn't run into any of those players. But I have ran into some of those players, so let's just see if we can't get out of here. I think there's just an exit button somewhere. I don't have to be, yeah, right there. There it is, leave dungeon. Let's go back to the lower tier dungeon and I get back in here. So Elven Ruins 1. We'll enter this one. Enter. And this one's going to be more of my level. So, yeah, it didn't even warn me this time. So I'm just going to let myself AFK fight. Well, we talk about some other points of interest that this game has to offer here. So, Nook, why do you think they hyped this game up too much, man? I saw Chief Pat. He got paid a lot of money to hype it up. Is that what you're referring to? Because that's really the only hype. You know, and when you're playing other games, you'll see this game get advertised in a lot of the commercials. So I can see from that standpoint. But outside of that, there might have even been a TV commercial. I can't remember now. But so Valente, welcome to the show, man. We're here on your Stinkpot Shack Show, delivering you Lineage 2, because Art of CONQUESt is currently under server maintenance. So we're just going around and doing different games tonight. So you can see I'm auto fighting here. So yeah, that's why we're in Lineage 2. So let's take a look at everything else. So in my bag here, you just look for the red dots. Looks like I have some chests to open up. We'll use those. We've got a level 20 quest scroll there. Okay. And looks like one more here. We'll use this. So if I decide to share items acquired after use cannot be, let's hit share and see what this is all about. With the clan, with the world. We'll share this with the clan just to be nice, because I've never done that before. So yep, school's canceled. Thanks, Peaches. Let me turn off my my notifications. So crap. Yeah, I just activated the camera. There it is. Do not disturb. Okay, perfect. Alright, so let's see. What did that do? So basically put a clan notice in clan chat. Welcome to late for supper. Okay, no, yeah, a blessed scroll selection box right there. So I can tap on it and there it is. So wow, that's how you share it. That's pretty neat. I wish you could do that in Art of Conquest. You could share stuff like that. I think the only thing we can really share at this point is are the redeemable codes that we find across the internet. So thanks, Valente. Welcome to the show. Do you play Lineage 2, Valente? So Nook said about hyping up this game here. He saw Galadon, TG, and about 3 other YouTubers I follow. But I guess you could have the same argument with Art of Conquest, because when Art of Conquest first came out, you had Nick and Knight on here, you had Molt doing Art of Conquest, you had Galadon saying this was an epic game, but then right after that they stopped covering it. So I guess they got sponsored to do that. I'm not real sure on the high-end YouTubers how that all works, but it would be nice if they could actually do it a little more often. But you know, I'm thankful because you know I'm a YouTuber with a low audience, so Art of Conquest is currently my highest watched videos, so I'll just keep on plugging away at that, and you know they can go off and do, because Galadon is typically just Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. And Nick at Night is typically just Clash Royale only. That's what he does the most. So, yeah. As far as on the hype, I really think Lineage 2 and Art of Conquest are about on the same level. And Art of Conquest, it doesn't seem like hardly anybody plays that game. And I base that on, you know, the forum posts. There's not many, you know, compared to like Clash of Clans forum posting. It's just way significantly lower. So looks like they're not attacking me anymore. I guess I'm at too high of a level, so I have to initiate the attack here. Let's go find these harder guys over here. I know there's some, these are bats. Just bats. So let's go over to this other area where there's different, maybe the aggro will be different in this other area. So we'll just take a look over here and see if we can't get them to auto-engage us. So Nook, in Art of Conquest, what power were you before the server merge? I think last time I talked to you, you said you're like 356, somewhere around there. Yeah, players are definitely down, and I think Art of Conquest is going to become a really good game, because this is the first game I've played where the developers are so forthcoming with everything. Like the rewards we get in email is like bar none better than any other game I currently play right now. So that's one good thing. And Supercell in Clash of Clans, they didn't give out crazy rewards. They hoarded their money. But they used to listen to the players. Up until before the TH11 debacle, Supercell was, you know, had the best game on the mobile platform, and they just let that get away from them. And so now you got, you know, the market's starting to get extremely flooded with mobile games now. So there's some really bad games out there, but you know, especially with games like Clash of Clans that I've been playing for 4 years. I've got so much invested into it. I really don't want to quit because of that investment I have into it. And I think if Lilith Games keeps going in the direction they're going in, They don't have a great game right now, but if they keep putting out these updates, keep listening to the players, which is the number one thing they can do, they keep doing all that stuff, it can become a great game. And then at that point, that's why I play, because then we will have the advantage because we've been playing this entire time. So we'll be at the higher end of the player base. So that's why I keep playing Art of Conquest, because I think the future looks bright for that game. They just need to fix or figure out the whole PvP world thing, because once the map is, you know, contained with one server, once it's overrun, there's really, I think that's really throws people off in the game and makes them want to quit, is when there's nothing left to do. But you know, like I've told you guys in, you know, last year, you know, I enjoy that peacetime because I can just keep upgrading and everything. And so there's really not a dull moment for me in that game. But the hardcore PvPers and the people that just want something to do and, you know, want to be challenged all the time, those are the people that are going to have a hard time, you know, getting some fulfillment out of Art of Conquest when it goes through those rough patches. So yeah. So Peaches is at 590. Welcome to the channel, Peaches. Thanks for bringing the cat my way, I guess. So yeah, it doesn't look like I'm being auto-engaged anymore. I'm probably too high level. So pay to win. So yeah, Peaches was just, she was trying so hard to win that last challenge, and yeah, the pay to win people won. I tried to warn her that was going to happen, but she fought valiantly and put up a good run. It would have been nice if she could have got that number 3 slot, but there's always more challenges coming, and so we'll just have to see how it goes. And do I have that? Let me see. Let me turn this off for just a second while I look at something, because I don't want to show you guys everything that's on my phone. So just look at a black screen for just a second. I want to see if I can still show you guys this. I might be able to show you some Art of Conquest stuff outside of the server maintenance period. See if I took a screenshot of it. I don't think I did. Oh, yes I did. Okay, so here it is. Alright, so bring back the feed here. So the Star Pendant, the Star Moon Pendant, is one of the ones I got in one of the challenges. But the funny thing is about the Star Moon Pendant is it's one of those challenges where I barely did anything at all, and I still got the pink item. So I was like shocked when I got it, because I was sitting here just talking to Peaches and saying, I never get these things, and bam, there it was. So I think I got really lucky with that, and I finally got that one of the pink items. Oops, wrong game. Oh, was it up? Oh, look at this. We're currently merging. So now it has a different maintenance message now. Currently at 6 hours 35 minutes. So it looks like behind the scenes it's loading. So maybe it's doing some pre-patching. I'm not sure, but let's go back to Lineage 2 and see if I'm still alive there. Wow. Yeah, I am. Oop. Connect now. Okay. So yeah, lots of good stuff there. Quit playing games with my arm. So yeah, lots of thanks for being here, Nook, tonight, because it would be pretty boring without you here, because I think you're my only talking audience at this point. And you know, last Tuesday in Clash of Clans we had probably 15 to 18 people talking, and it was kind of nerve-wracking for me, because people were like in Clash of Clans hour, like non-stop requests, look at my base, look at my base, and I was just getting overwhelmed internally, and I was trying not to show that on the show, but I was like, I can't, you know, I was thinking, I can't just sit here and look at bases, because that would be boring for everyone else, and it would take the whole hour to go through all these base requests. So I did about 5 of them and called it a day. So I try to always accommodate everyone on the show, but sometimes the requests there's just not enough time for. So I apologize if I didn't get to your base. So alright, let's see. So let's talk about some other things in this game. So what I do know is that each item in the game, oh, you guys can't even see it, it's cut off. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Where is it at? Yeah, this is, you need to shrink this down a little bit, move it into view. So there we go. So like I was saying, what I do know about the items on the left, that's currently what I have equipped, they are rated in quality. So A obviously is the best quality, and you can see there, I'm guessing A is the best quality. I don't really, maybe it's not, I don't know. The grade quality is, I think, is what it goes by, and obviously R is not going to be very good. So but what we can do is, let's take this R to the forge, and you tap an empty area to close the screen. Okay, let me go back into it. Let me see if I can't figure this out. Forge, we want to upgrade it. This item is not at max level and cannot be upgraded. Okay, let's try it again and pick a different category. Level up. Okay, so I can level it up. Let's pick some B boots. Nope, I don't level up 2000. Let's level it up. The equipment using material be consumed. Proceed with leveling up. And we leveled it up. Okay. So it's level 1. Acquired Adena, which Adena is the currency in the game. Adena, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but so I did. Yeah, this didn't do anything. So it allowed me to level it up, but the stats didn't change at all. You can see I'm still at 4.46% and 101. So let's try that one more time, but with a different item. Yeah, so you can see right down here what the stats are going to go up to. So I guess I should not waste my money. And see, it looks like I don't have anything that's going to increase it. So there's really no point in doing that, I don't think. Maybe I have it totally wrong. But let's see what the other options are. Soul Crystal. Okay, so we'll pick this one. Soul Crystal of Evasion. Equip. That raised the combat power of it. Okay, now let's go back and see. Yeah, the combat power went up to 3738 on this item. So yeah, let's see. Codex. Bind. Okay, so I do know. Okay, find in summon shop. Oh, okay. So it's wanting me to buy stuff that I don't want to buy. So, but in the shop you get a daily thing. So there should be one free thing. Where is it at? Make sure I'm on the right thing. Oh, summon boxes. Free. There it is. Sorry, I was overlooking it there. So not choosing is your loss complete. Blah blah blah. It's basically saying choose every day or you forfeit it. So let's see what we get in this one. This is a summoner box. Dynasty headgear. And you can spend gems to do this process again, but we're not going to do it. One high grade equipment acquired. So now let's look at our friendship points, and there's another free box there as well. So that completed our achievement. So we'll open this. So if you're just joining us and you clicked on the link that says Art of CONQUESt, and then you hop in here and say, oh, this ain't Art of CONQUESt. Art of CONQUESt is currently under maintenance. Sorry if I keep repeating that for everybody else, but I don't want people coming in getting confused. So that's why I've been repeating a lot. So, alright. So we got that. And now it looks like, let's go back out. One thing I have noticed in this game, Nook, is even though I have an iPhone 10 which is the best phone on the universe until the S9 comes out, and they trump us. But you can see all my graphic settings are set to high. So I've maxed out all the graphic settings, and even on the iPhone 10, this is the only game where my phone gets hot. So that little processor is really churning in there, processing. I mean, this really is a graphic intensive game, and if it wasn't plugged in right now, you know, my iPhone 10 battery can last the whole day. But if I unplug this and play this, my battery is gone in probably 3 or 4 hours, maybe less. I don't know. Can't remember how long it was last time, but yeah. It's a very intensive game, so it takes a big toll on the battery and a big toll on the phone itself. So I hope it doesn't melt my phone if I play it a whole bunch. And now you can see I've been in here so long that my inventory has gotten full. So hey, Nook, has my voice popped on here? Made an annoying popping sound? Because I got this new microphone I've been using, and sometimes when I talk too loud, it does that. So if it gets annoying, just let me know. So alright, so I had an inventory. So generally what I do is when I have a full inventory, I just hit the bulk sale to do a quick clear of it, and it sells 20 of my worst items. So we'll just keep doing that, and there's 7. So now we cleared some of our inventory space, and now we can go back to what we were doing. So this is just saying, hey, you have daily quest and weekly quest, which we're going to really get into this stuff on the Sunday when we do our real run of Lineage 2. But that's what I think, at least for this show, is what's going to make this game appealing, is because there's never a boring time in this game. There's always something to do, and you know, I could spend a whole hour on the crafting aspect of it. I could spend a whole hour doing a dungeon with other people. So there's so much you can do in this game, and that's what's appealing to me, because like I said, I'm a veteran MMO player, and to have this kind of a game on a mobile platform, it just shows you that, hey, we're finally getting into the 21st century here, and they just need to get these autonomous cars going and we'll be set. So yeah, you can see there's, you know, I've talked about it a lot already, and I still haven't gotten through all these red things tonight. So let's see I don't even know why they're red. Oh, right here. Okay, where is it at? And that's one thing that might curb people from playing this game, is because the learning curve is pretty high, and it's not intuitive at all. So you pretty much got to figure it out. And a lot of the younger generation, they don't want to figure it out, so they'll just quit the game and go off to a different one. So you really got to, you know, give it a shot to find out what it's all about, all the hidden gems this game has to offer. So yeah, so looks like I get to select an item. So Blessed Scroll Armor, Blessed Scroll Accessory. Let's go with this weapon. So we'll select that. Cha-ching, Blessed Scroll weapon. So now we've got to open this sucker. Looks like we get a random gem. So we get a Soul Crystal of Defense, which is similar to that green crystal we just put in. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get out of harm's way here and exit this dungeon before my inventory gets full again. And hit this little door. That's how you leave. That at the top there's that door icon with the arrow. So that's how you leave the dungeon. And then you go back to the PvE/PvP world. And I'm not sure, actually I am sure. So in this part of the game, there's certain areas where PvP is enabled and certain areas where it's not. So in your main quest areas, the PvP is going to be disabled, so you can do your quest. But you can see in the chat here, every like 5 or 10 minutes, let me go to the world chat, there's going to be a yeah, right here. So there's going to be lots of people recruiting, and also you'll see in the chat there's going to be, when a boss becomes available, you're going to see it. And last time I streamed this, we went to one of those world bosses, and there was like 50 people around it, and in like 1 second it was dead. So if you're not in the party, if you're trying to play this game solo, it's gonna be hard to get loot like that, because you really gotta group up with a good team that will help you get that kind of stuff. So yeah, sorry we couldn't do Art of Conquest tonight, guys, but we will be getting into all the action next week on Thursday when we're back on Art of Conquest. Because right now you can see, let's hop out of this game and go right back to it real quick. So Art of Conquest is currently under maintenance for the next 6.5 hours. So that's why we could not get to this game tonight. But I just want to remind you guys, this coming Sunday is our next stream at 7 p.m. Central, doing Lineage 2, that game we just showed. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight, a little smorgasbord buffet action that we did. If you need to contact me, email me at stinkpotshackshow@gmail.com. Find me online, find me anywhere you know where to find me. Commenting on any of my videos is probably the fastest way, because I get a notification when you guys comment on a video, so I always try to go reply to that right away. But outside of all of that, I hope you guys had a fun night with me tonight, and we will see you next Sunday. Thank you big to Nook for stopping by, for Peaches for stopping by, for Eli for allowing me to grant his wish. And if AJ and Emily are out there, thanks for watching in silence as well. So this has been your Stinkpot Shack Show. I am Stinkpot. See you guys Sunday.